this bottle of white for Glenda?
Probably want a glass of milk.
What? Oh, Lord, yes, I forgot. Yeah. Oh. Surprise, Judith.
Huh? Pass me the garlic press, would you?
Well, then, coming over.
Oh, well, I was having a bit of a mouldy morning, and Kevin happened to look in, and I had this brilliant idea.
Good for you. Why mouldy?
Well, the mess the place is in.
It won't be for much longer.
Yeah. And the black pepper, please.
Well.
And Mark is asking for more money.
Is he now?
Yeah, he's going to need it.
Aren't we all at this rate?
Really need it. Would you believe his darling wife is entitled to 1/3 of his earnings plus 20 quid a week?
Yeah, that would be about it.
Which leaves them up the creek, yeah?
So, what did you say?
Well, I said I'd have a word with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we don't come up with something, we might lose him.
With all this unemployment?
Oh, no, Mac's very good. He's got a lot of contacts. I'm not saying he can swing it, but I hate to see him even try.
Oh, what sort of figure's he asking?
20.
Oh, that's out of the question.
Well, can we come anywhere near?
Well, I'll have a think about it. It'll have to be across the board.
No, just Mac.
Oh.
One of the others needn't know.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Well, come on, he needs it.
Now, you start flashing 20 quid about, and everybody can find needs.
I know, but...
Oh, here they are.
God, I'm way behind. I hope they're not starving.
Never mind. Hello, come in.
Water bottle.
Oh, you needn't have bothered.
No, just a token.
Thanks very much, Ray. Okay, let me take your coats.
Oh, thanks.
I'm afraid Sharon was a bit late, so things are a bit behindhand. Have to wait a bit for supper.
That's right, blame me.
Hi, Sharon. Smells nice.
Sit down, I'll fix you a drink.
Oh, thanks. Can I have an orange juice, please?
Scotch for me, if you got one.
Right. And another glass of red, please.
How's your mum?
Oh, fine.
Yeah, trying to cheer Mac up at the moment.
Yeah, he's really depressed. Trina's costing him a lot of money.
Yes, so I've heard.
It's awful, really. A couple break up. Cost a fortune. The sort of money that Mac's on, well, it must be very difficult.
You're only talking to his boss, that's all.
Oh, I do put my foot in it, don't I?
Let's eat here.
I hope it's not long. I'm starving.
I don't know what's on tonight.
Oh, excuse me, ladies. What can I get you to
What do
drink?
you have? Vodka and tonic.
Fine, I'll bring
2
both.
large vodkas.
Okay.
Hungry.
Hello, Jill.
Ah, hello, Jay.
Darling, have you ordered dinner?
I think so.
You only think so.
Well, I know I was about to when Richard came in and took a phone call from his fiancée.
Well, I fail to see what Richard's love life has to do with my dinner.
Well, something was said on the phone which caused Richard to rush off to find Lucy Hamilton.
You're not being very clear, darling, is he? It could be that whatever Gina said to Richard was something to do with what Lucy said to Gina. You're not being very clear either. There's the whole Atlantic Ocean between Gina and Lucy.
Ah, but when I checked the overseas calls, which I always do as a matter of routine, a call had been made from here to Canada to Gina's number.
Yes, well, that would be Richard's call to Gina.
Why do you say that?
Because he always makes a call, or she makes one to him. Same time every night to say hello.
But it wasn't at that time, and this call was made from the office and not from Richard's chalet, which is his usual fashion.
The little bitch. Right under my nose. I was in the room. When she came in, I thought she wanted to call her mother in Italy. We are talking about last night, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Well, it certainly links up. I mean, whatever Gina said on that phone, it concerned Lucy. Damn! I wish that little pest would leave him to do his job, which is what I'd pay him for.
Why, is he neglecting it?
Oh, no, far from it. In fact, he's come up with something which will rid us of Adam Chance.
Wouldn't he?
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you.
Lovely.
There we are. Rid of Adam Chance. Altogether.
Quite legally. But that girl, Lucy, is really going too far with Richard.
Rid of Adam Chance how?
Oh, quite brilliantly. So much so, in fact, that I think we all owe Richard a considerable debt of gratitude, which I must repay by getting that little tramp out of his hair before she ruins his marriage plans and impairs his efficiency. I want Richard on his toes, not flat on his back, knocked out by piffling personal problems.
How will you do that?
I'll find a way.
One personal problem at a time, darling. What has Richard come up with about Adam?
Well, it's a perfectly straightforward and legal financial maneuver. I'm just amazed that it didn't occur to any of us from the beginning. Ah, David, I have something in here which you are going to like as much as I do. Let's go to the office.
What's it about?
The demise of Adam Chance. Come on, let's all go to the office.
No, you girls stay where you are. For the moment, this is man's talk. Come on, David.
Maddening.
Oh, the times those two thought they'd got Adam tied up. The times it turned out that they haven't.
This is just too good not to gloat over instantly. Have a look. That's Richard for you.
Richard drafted this?
Not only drafted it, he thought of it.
It's good. Very good indeed.
You agree with every step he suggested?
Absolutely. It not only disposes of Adam Chance for good, but it's so simple.
Even legal.
Where's Richard Lord now? In his chalet, I suppose?
No, more likely to be in Lucy Hamilton's. You know, one of us must do something about ridding him of that girl.
I've done everything I could.
Well, I'll just have to do a bit more myself, won't I?
You can?
Yes, well. Any ideas to help me along? Only don't suggest that I release him from his contract so he can run away from Lucy. He's not the sort to run away. He will stay and slug it out, even if it means wrecking his marriage to Gina. Also, as you have seen, his services to me are equally valuable to you. I want to keep him. You?
Yes.
And surely, between the two of us, we can think up something to rid him of Lucy Hamilton. I mean, she's only a girl of 22. We're grown men.
Well, the trouble is, J. Henry, the trouble is that grown men forget what the rules of the game were at 22.
Well, look, get hold of Richard. Let's take him out to dinner.
Well, Barbara's fixed for tonight.
Who said anything about our wives?
Will you ring around for Mr. Richard Lord, please?
Heard from any of the family?
Yes, card from Penny.
It's nice.
All right, is she?
Seems to be, yeah.
Good.
Have you heard?
Yeah, Mum phoned Tuesday, wasn't it?
Monday evening.
Everything all right?
Well, you know.
Good.
Can't really expect you to be on top of the world.
But she is quite well.
Oh, yeah.
Good, well, she'll like it out there. I mean, late spring, flowers, pottering about in the garden. She's got a lovely garden. Joyce. You know, have some drives out. Scenery's absolutely breathtaking.
It's not quite like that, as a matter of fact. She's a bit homesick.
She mentioned that, actually. Funny about the flowers and the plants and things, you know. At your own house, she was worried about them.
Yes, well, I got a man coming in once a week just to keep it tidy.
Not the same, though, is it?
It's a bit of a problem, really.
What is?
Well, the house, I don't like the idea of it being kept empty. There's no way we can...
No.
And until things are all settled... I suppose you two wouldn't like to move in, would you?
Well, the thing is, Dad...
In a couple of months over the summer, it'd be very nice.
Bit of a trek. You don't have to work.
Well, Kevin's got a car.
Yeah.
I'll deal with the petrol. I'll fix that with Percy. What do you think? On your own for the first time?
It's very nice of you, but we've got plans, actually.
Plans?
We're buying a house.
A couple of dark horses.
Come on, when was all this?
Just the last couple of days.
Is it all fixed?
More or less.
Yeah?
Where?
Mum's.
What?
We're buying Cat's house off
Well, what on earth for?
I mean, you already live there.
Oh, we want a place of our own, so it'll be ours, not hers.
Yeah, but what about Kath?
Well, she'll just stay with us.
Well, that's just status quo. I mean, I don't really see the point.
Well, Well, at my age, I ought to be thinking of investing in a property. You've said so.
That's a different matter. Investment. I mean, no disrespect to your mum, but, well, that house is not what exactly you call a plum investment, is it? Oh, it'll keep pace, probably, but I mean, no dramatic appreciation.
Well, that's not what I'm looking for.
You jolly well ought to be.
I mean, like your house. No, we've got a family coming. We've got a good roof over our heads. I'm not going to compete. No, I'll give that a miss. It'll just be me, Glenda, Kath, and whoever else is coming along. No, we're just going to concentrate on being happy, not on making money. Well, look at your house. Standing there empty, everybody left, and with the possible exception of Mum, whose heart's it breaking? Not mine. Not Joyce, not Penny, not yours. So, well, I don't reckon it's down to bricks and mortar. No, we'll stick with what we got. We got our sights fixed on something that's nice and steady.
Morning.
Morning, Valerie.
Thank you very much. Good morning. You sound a bit down. Were you expecting to dine with your husband last night?
No, I had a chore to do, entertaining 2 lady reps.
I was expecting to dine with mine.
Oh, is he back in the doghouse again?
Mm-hmm. With a sore head, too much champagne. He's not supposed to drink any.
Funny, David woke up with a bit of a head this morning.
Yes, well, I'm not at all surprised. And I expect Richard Lloyd had one, too. The 3 of them went waltzing off together last night, leaving me stranded in the bar with not a man to do anything with.
Oh, dear.
Some sort of celebration, they said. But more than that, J. Henry was unable to grunt.
A celebration? Celebrating what?
I thought David had told you as you were being so irritatingly jolly.
No.
Then you better put him in the doghouse, too.
Oh, you really feel it was something he should have told me at the crack of dawn?
Well, don't you think if Richard Lloyd comes up with something to settle Adam Chance's hash once and for all, it was something that David should have told you the minute he heard of it, which in fact was last night.
Really settle it?
That's what J. Henry said.
So didn't you ask him when he got back from the celebration?
He was fast asleep.
He was fast asleep.
Oh, I got bored and took Jill out to dinner.
And he got back first.
Out like a light when I trotted in.
So what happened in the morning?
He sinks fast, but arises quick, my husband. He'd gone in to breakfast.
Oh, I think David's gone in there, too.
You don't suppose, do you, that their bright, brilliant little plan fell flat? And, hello, husbands. How are your heads?
Morning.
Morning.
We were wondering where you were. Why didn't you show up for breakfast? Oh, well, never mind. If one of you two would be kind enough to find Jill Harvey and trundle her into the office, we will give you news well worth waiting for.
No offence, man. None at all.
Well, none taken. I'm happy, Glenn's happy. What's there to be offended about? I see your problem, though.
Yeah, the place left empty. I think I'll stick it on the market.
You what?
Sell it.
What about Mum?
She'll get her share.
That's not the point.
What is the point, then?
She went expecting to come back.
Look, we understood there was no reconciliation.
Did she also understand there'd be no house to come back to either?
Yeah, well, in the circumstances...
She ought to have a choice. A say.
Okay, I'll think about it. Look, I'm not going to do anything in a hurry.
At least the kettle's still working. I'm afraid I left yours outside.
Oh, that's all right.
And keep cracking the whip, won't you?
Yeah, you bet.
Now, have you decided about Mac? Yes?
Meet him halfway.
Very now. I'll give him a shout. Mac, can you come in here for a sec?
Yeah.
Mr. Banks wants a word.
Okay.
Leave you to it, okay? Thank
Hello, Mac. Sharon's been telling me about your little problem.
If she said little, she's certainly wrong.
Yes, I know. Look, I've been thinking it over, and there's no way I can meet your demand.
Oh, no.
No, hang on, not all the way. I mean, we've got a hell of a lot of expense with this place, and we had intended to peg wages till the autumn, but, well, halfway. How about that? Say an extra tenner a week?
Well, every little bit helps. Thanks.
Don't thank me, thank Sharon. She talked me into it.
I'll do that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, you don't take milk, do you?
Black. Thank you. Well, considering everyone's supposed to have a sore head except for me, everyone seems to be bearing up very well. Can't we get on with some business now?
You're chairman of the board, David. You do it.
It better be good.
It is.
And not just a mass of figures, facts, and percentages.
It isn't. Pending the approval of you, Jill and Barbara, it is still the intention of J. Henry and myself, on behalf of the board, to make an offer for Adam Chance's shares when he arrives.
You know you'll never accept them, so why persist?
Tactics. Make an offer we know he'll refuse. Put him off his guard and then hit him with Richard Lord's scheme.
And that is?
That we wind up the company altogether.
We what?
Wind up?
That we wind up the company altogether.
I thought that's what he said, didn't you? I mean, what happens then? Does the company just disappear?
I don't care if the company disappears, so long as Adam Chance disappears with it.
Dear ladies, do listen.
Thank you. The company having been wound up, it'll then be proposed that each director invests in a new company. Each director having the same proportion of shares as they have at present.
Uh-huh. I knew we were going to get to a point where there was something I didn't understand.
It is quite simple. We just shut up shop, then open up shop.
Is that supposed to be an explanation?
The new company will, of course, have new rules and regulations.
And Adam Chance in it.
How could he be in it? Where will he find the money to invest? We'll set the value of the new shares so high, he'll never be able to afford it.
Well, what about me?
Oh, don't worry, Jill, if you can't afford it. I'll give you an interest-free loan.
Do you see it, Barbara?
Well, I think I do. Ooh.
What it means is that Adam Chance would be railroaded out because he couldn't pay the fare.
Do you see it, Jill?
Well, is it ethical?
Well, of course it is.
It is also practical.
Darling, what is the matter with you? Ethical. Leave the ethics to David. He's brilliant at it.
Well, it all sounds like daylight robbery to me.
Why do you say that, Jill?
Well, I mean, Adam's got 10% of this company, right? So when he comes here, he's going to be told that this company's gone. So he loses whatever his 10% was worth.
No, not at all. He will get back what he originally put in.
Yes, but shouldn't he be given an option or something?
Jill, do you want him out or in?
Look, like you, I don't know anything about company law. I just don't want to be hauled up in court and accused of sharp practice.
Is that your real concern?
Or are you more concerned about Adam?
No, I'm not.
What if he's still concerned about you?
Well, that's his bad luck, isn't it?
So we can rely on you to side with us against him? Absolutely.